Okay, let's continue po. So ito ay hindi natin na-skip yata natin to kanina, no? Before the impedances in series parallel, i-discuss muna natin tong application of complex numbers to parallel AC circuits. Ano po? So, moving forward, naririnig na po ako. Okay, thank you. So, move tayo. Okay. So, may mga bagong terms dito kayo makikita na. Like conductance, susceptance, and admittance. Ito yung mga bagong term dito. So, conductance is simply the reciprocal of resistance. Kabaliktaran niya na. So, kung R ang ating ginagamit na symbol for resistance, for conductance, we use G, capital G. And that is 1 over R. Kaya, if your R has an angle of 0, dito angle 0 pa rin. Kaya 1 over R is G angle 0 pa rin. But, the unit, instead of ohm or ohms, we have Siemens po. Yan ang pinaka-unit niya, Siemens. The other one is susceptance. We use the symbol capital B. Yung L is for inductive and C is for capacitive. Kaya B sub L. So, reciprocal din siya ni XL. So, 1 over XL po. If your XL has an angle of 90, pure L yan. Isa kaya XL 90 angle. So, 1 over XL will be B sub L. And 1 over 1 angle negative 90 will be 1 over 1 angle 90 will be 1 angle negative 90. Kaya ito ang angle niya, negative 90. Unit ay Siemens pa rin. Kaya lang, inductive susceptance ang tawag for B sub L. For B sub C, 1 over XC. 1 over XC angle negative 90. If you remember kanina, negative JXC yun, kaya XC angle negative 90. So dito, pag inangat yan, positive na. Kaya B sub C, angle negative 90 Siemens. That is for capacitive susceptance. So B sub C is capacitive susceptance. And kung ang impedance natin ay Z, the reciprocal of that is admittance. And that is Y. Symbol naman. So Y, angle of, we have positive or negative angle theta, Siemens pa rin ang kanyang symbol. So, pagka positive B sub C, we have capacitive susceptance ang kasama. Negative BL ay inductive susceptance ang kasama. Yan sila. Okay? So, pag pinlat naman yan, sa phasor diagram, ito siya. No? The G is at the positive real axis. Angle 0 kasi siya. Yung J naman na B sub C, nasa taas siya kasi positive 90 siya. Yung BL nasa baba kasi negative 90 siya. Okay. So, RL in parallel. Ito po. So, pag parallel, kunyari ang source natin ay V, yung ating resistor at inductor. So, ang current line here will be IR. Dito, IL. Total niya I or IT or IS sa ibang libro. Pag pinlat po yan, ang common dito ay voltage kasi parallel. So, ito yung reference. Yung IR must be in phase with the voltage. Yung IL ay lagging kasi RL to. Ito siya. So, this is IR, this is IL. Ang pinaka hypotenuse mo, resultant mo ay I total current line. So, mula dyan, IR minus JIL. Ano po? Kasi kitang-kita na sa ilalim ito. Minus. And ito, ginamitan lang ito ng Ohm's law. I equals V over Z, IR V over R, IL V over XL. Common yung V. Kaya magiging 1 over Z equal to 1 over R minus J 1 over XL. And previously, 1 over Z is Y, 1 over XL, BL, 1 over R, G. Yung mga yan. 1 over Z, Y, 1 over R, G, 1 over XL, BL. Kaya ito na siya in terms of susceptance, inductance, at saka admittance. Ano po? This is rectangular form. In polar, the square root of G squared plus BL squared, arctangent, negative arctangent of BL over G. Pinaka-angle niya. So, an example is this, we have 20 volt, 50 hertz source, 5 ohms dito, 20 millihenry dito. Determine the magnitude of the phase of the current drawn from the supply. So, kailangan mo muna ng impedance nito, and then, tsaka mo makukuha yung current. Ito, pwede mong gawing reference, 20 angle 0. Okay? So, ang ginawa ay, kinuha mo na yung ating X sub L. And then, kinuha yung BL. Ano po? So, X sub L, this is 2 pi FL. Ito, makikita nyo ito. And then, the reciprocal of that will be BL. Kaya, ang ating BL ay 0.1592 S. Yung S po ay Siemens ang unit. Yung ating resistance naman, so pag kinuha dito yung conductance niya, 1/5. That is 0.2 Siemens. Mapapansin po ninyo pala, dapat ito ay hanggang 4 places kasi kung ano lang, isa lang, pag ano ba to, ni-round up to, 0.2 na napakalayo ang diferensya ay normally ang mga value netong G, BL at saka nung Y ay mga decimal point lang kasi reciprocal yan. So, dapat hanggang 4 tayo. Anyway, 0.2000 naman to, kaya 0.2 na lang. Okay? I hope nasundan siya. So, yun. So, from there, instead of impedance, we have this. Y equals G minus J BL. Ano po? So, ayun siya. 0.2 minus J of 0.1592 Siemens. This is in rectangular form. In polar, we have 0.2556 angle of negative 38.5197 Siemens pa rin po. Okay? So, yun siya. So, this is Ohm's law. Originally, we use I equals V over Z. Ano po? But Z is 1 over Y. So, pag pinalit mo to rito, nasa taas na yung Y. Kaya, VY na lang. So, kung V mo ay reference, 20 angle 0 yun, ano? And 20 angle 0. So, kaya ito ay VY. Multiply mo na yung mga magnitude na 20. At dito sa Y, ito kinonvert sa polar. 0.2556. Kaya 20 times 0.2556 yan. Yung mga angles nito i-add. So, 0 plus negative 38.5197. Ito yung 0 plus negative. Ito po ha. So, negative 38.5197 para resulta. Ito, ang resulta nito, ito. Kaya ito na ngayon yung current mo. No? I equals 5.112 with the angle of negative 38.5197 degrees amperes. Okay? So, yun. This is for parallel yung mga inductance, mga susceptance. Yan yung mga yan. This is RC naman in parallel. Ano, kanina RL yun. So, still voltage is common here. Pag nilagay mo yung phasor diagram nila, ito yung V. With respect to R in phase yan sa B. Kaya ito yan. Yung IC naman, siyempre leading nasa taas. And the resultant of these two currents will be your total current, I. So, kitang-kita, positive ito positive. J nga lang. Kaya, I equals IR plus JXC. IC, I mean. And then, ginamitan ng Ohm's law. Yung I daw is V over C. Ito naman ay ginawang V over R at saka V over XC. Kaya ito na sila. So, 1 over C again is Y. 1 over R is G. 1 over XC is BC. Ito na sila, no? Okay? So, ito, application lang ito sa example na to. A circuit, we have a resistor and capacitor in parallel. The source is 24 volts per kilohertz supply. Calculate the current. So, same approach po ang ginawa kanina. No? So, kukunin mo na yung G, yung B sub C. Siyempre, ito sila. 1 over R. So, 1 over 5. 1 to Siemens again. Yung X sub C ay 1 over 2 pi FC. Pero nasa ilalim pa siya nito. Kaya pag inangat yan, ay 2 pi FC na lang ang resulta niya. Okay? 2 times 5 times 4 times this is 1 kilohertz, then 10 microfarad. The result is 0.2513. Take note again, point something lang lagi, kaya hanggang 4 places para maging accurate tayo. So, meron ka ng G, meron ka ng B sub C, you can have your Y. Ito po. So, 0.2 plus J, 0.2513 Siemens. Converted into polar, so we have 0.3212 angle of 51.4852 degrees Siemens. So, again, gagamitin natin tong reference. Ibig sabihin ng angle nito 0. 24 angle 0. Kaya ito yan. And using the formula I equals BY ulit. Kanina pa yan. So, 24 angle 0. Ito yung angle niya. Ito naman Y 0.3212 angle 51.485. Multiply the magnitudes, add the angles. We have 7.7088 angle of 51.4852 degrees. So this is now the current. Okay po. Ito combination ng tatlo. Ang ano ba ang sabi rito? Suppose you have the source voltage, we have R, L, and C. For R, we have conductance G. So G angle 0. For B sub C, we have angle 90 or JBC. For B sub L, negative 90 ang angle or negative JBL. So combination of the three, Y equals G plus JBC minus JBL. Kung sino mananaig dito, magdidepende yung sign sa kanya. This is an example, ano? We have this circuit. Sabi niya, determine the conductance, the capacitive susceptance, and inductive susceptance, and total admittance. Also determine the impedance. So, the resistance is given 10 kilo ohms. XL is 5 kilo ohms. Hindi mo na kailangan ng frequency kasi ohmic values na pala ito. X sub C is 10 kilo ohms. Ano po? Okay. So, in order to solve, again, we will be using the reciprocal. 1 over R, angle 0. So, 0 pa rin ang angle nito. And since kilo yon, we have now 100 angle 0 degrees microsiemens na ito. Then, for B sub C naman, so 1 over XC angle negative 90 pa rin yan. So, 10 angle negative 90. So, the result here is 100 angle 90. Microsiemens pa rin. BL naman ito. Positive na nga lang ito. So, pag inangat negative. So, 1 over 5, 200 angle negative 90 microsiemens. So, sabi natin kung sino yung mananaig sa kanila. So, ang mananaig dito mas malaki ay yung 200. Compare dito. Kaya ito G, 100 angle 0. Ito ay 100 angle 90. 200 angle negative 90. Ang resulta niya ay ito. 100 microsiemens minus J of 100 microsiemens. In polar, we have 141.4 angle 45 degrees microsiemens. So, ano ba ito? Susceptance. This is susceptance. Now, the impedance is the reciprocal of susceptance. So, Y, Z total is 1 over Y total. Ito, pag walang angle, 0 yan. 1 angle 0. So, itong kaniba na ito ay 1 over 141.4 micro. Ito, micro. So, pag inangat yan, we have kilo. 0 minus 45 is plus 45. Kaya ito yung pinaka-impedance total niya. You may verify this also kung gagamitin yung ating normal process. Pwede nyo gawin yan para makuha yung impedance ng tatlong yan. Okay? This is other solution. So, ang ginawa po rito ay ginamitan itong formula na ito 1 over Z total is equal to 1 over Z sub R Z1 plus 1 over Z2 plus 1 over Z3. If you remember in our DC, we have here, let me annotate, 1 over R total plus 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Kahawig yan nito. Yun nga lang, we are talking of impedances and complex. Ayan. Para tumama yan. Para magamit yan. So, yan nga. Yan na. So, these values of impedances were expressed in polar. So, pag resistance lang, angle 0 yan. Kaya 10 kilo angle 0. Pure L, angle 90. Pure C, angle negative 90. Kaya may makikita kayo dito. Okay? And then, ito, sinolve muna to. Sinolve muna to. Although, kaya naman to ng calculate niyo. Kahit isahan lang ito. Ito pinag-isa-isa niya. 0.1 millisiemens angle 0. 0.2 millisiemens angle negative 90. And 0.1 millisiemens angle 90. And then, kinumbine ito. This is in rectangular, this is in polar. And then, divide. Then, eventually, it will arrive at 7.0721 kilo ohms angle 45 degrees. In which, this will be the same value with the previous result. Ito 7.07. So may karugtong pa. And they are just the same. Okay? Ito ay isa pang example to. A resistor with 1 kilo ohm value and a coil with 142 millihenry inductance and a capacitor of 160 microfarad are all connected in parallel. The source voltage is 40 volts and 60 hertz. Using complex numbers, determine the following: the impedance, the total current, P, Q, and S. Total power, true power, reactive power, and apparent power. So, this is the diagram. Ito yung 240 volts. Ito yung ating resistor, inductor, capacitor. So, in terms of G, conductance, we have 1 over R. So, 1 over 1,000 or 0.001. Ito po yung sinasabi ko, ano pag ni-round off, maging 0, yari tayo. Wala na makuha ang resulta. So, 0.001. Angle, 0 kasi pure R yun. Siemens po. XL muna ang sinolve. So, 2 pi FL. XL. And then, eventually sinolve yung VL. Ano. Anyway, the angle here is 90 kasi L yan. Pure L. So, 1 over XL, 1 over 3.537, angle 90. This becomes negative. And ito po, no, ginawa pang 5 places. 0.01868. Or in polar, rectangular, we have negative J of 0.01868 Siemens. Yung BC, so ito na nga, kinumpute mo na yung X sub C rito. We have 1 over 2 pi FC. So 16.5786 kung yung normal computation natin. In complex form, we have the angle of negative 90 degrees ohms. And BC is 1 over XC, so 1 over 165768 angle negative 90. This becomes positive. And the magnitude is 0.06033. This is in rectangular. Ano po? So, yun. Finally, the admittance using rectangular forms. So, G minus JBL plus JBC. Ano po? So, nilagay lang naman yung mga value nito kanina. Ito, 0.001. Then, pangalawa ay 0.01868. Pangatlo ay ito. And then, this is the result in rectangular converted into polar. So, this is the admittance Y. For the impedance, we simply take the reciprocal of this. Kaya ito na siya. So, itong positive now becomes negative. Ano po? And this is 1 over 0.04166. So, 24.0038 with the angle of negative 88.62 degrees ohms. This is the impedance. The other questions there is for the current and power. So, meron tayong voltage beta to 40. So, we'll be making that as the reference, so that is the angle 0. And then, ito pa rin yan. I equals V times Y kanina. So, ito, multiply the ano ba ito? Magnitudes. add the angles. So ito pag multiply ito, 0 plus 88.62 is the same. 88.62. Ito yung current natin. Ano? So to solve for PQNS, we use the conjugate method. Ang kinonjugate po natin ay yung I. Kung this is plus, this becomes minus now. Then 24 angle 0 is 24 plus J0 in rectangular. So ito na, ginamitan natin yung FOIL method to obtain this value. 56.952 minus J of 2396.944. So this is the 2 power P. Ay sulat mo na agad doon. The reactive power Q. And then convert into polar or take the magnitude to obtain the value of S. Okay? So yun sila. This is the last slide na yata yan ng PowerPoint. Ay, assignment ito. Pero mamaya na yan kasi meron pang karugtong yung ating kaninang impedances. So, stop share ko na muna. And then, siguro last na ito na kasi loaded na tayo sa info. So, I'll be sharing again. Asan na yung kanina ko? Ito yata yun eh. Ito yung last. So, ito nga yun. Ito yung last kanina. So, yun. So, forward natin yan. Ano? Yan. So, series parallel combination ito po ng impedances. So, without the knowledge of complex numbers, masosolve naman natin yan. So, dito i-application tayo ng complex numbers. This time, ginawa pong reference ang voltage, 100 angle 0 degrees volts. We have resistor here, XL, R3, R2, and XC here. So, pwedeng ang gawin dyan ay ito, i-treat as impedance. Ito i-treat as impedance. Ito i-treat din ito as impedance kahit wala siyang XL or XC. Ganun po ang gagawin. So, for letter A, calculate the total impedance. So, ito, impedance is in parallel. Make it as 1. Pag na-solve yun, series the impedance na to. So, total impedance na yun. Pag nakuha na, use Ohm's law to compute I. Okay po. Then, pwede rin gawin yung power factor. Makikita natin yun sa angles ni voltage at ni current total. Pwede mong bagbasihan yun. Ano po? Then, pwede mong gamitan ito ng current divider formula. And then, through power P, pwede mong gamitin yung VI cosine theta. Ano po? Total values. Anyway, ito muna siya. So, this is what I said a while ago. Treat this as impedance. Treat as impedance as impedance. Kanina, pure R lang yon. So, this is 4 angle 0 degrees ohms. Ito, combination ng RC. So, R2 minus JXC. Wait lang po. Okay? So, again, 9 minus J7 ohms or in polar, we have 11.4 with the angle of negative 36.87 degrees ohms. Yung impedance 3, combination yung RL yun. So, R plus JXL. 8 plus J6 or 10 angle 36.87. So, again, ito nga parallel, make it as 1, product over the sum. And then series, so plus nitong Z1. Ito na po yun. Product over the sum, plus nung Z1. So, complex lahat yon, complex. And then, pwede mong i-calculate lahat to, ipasok mo lang ito lahat, kayang-kaya ito ng calculate, scientific. To obtain, ang ilalabas muna nun ay ito, rectangular form, 10.68 plus J of 0.28. Then, convert that into polar. So, we have 10.68 for angle of 1.5 degrees. Siyempre, isasama natin yung 4 kasi wala nang pinag-iba rito yan sa real value. Hindi mo isasama. Okay. So we have now the impedance total. Ano po? Then, ang pinapahanap ay total current. Ohm's law, we have here voltage over impedance. So, ito na siya. 100 over 10.684. So, 9.36 yan. 0 minus 1.5 is negative 1.5 amperes po. Then, the power factor. So, ginamit yung ating cosine theta dati. Since impedance na ito, so, we can use R over ZT. So, impedance, meron yung R at saka yung, ano ba ito? XL or XC. Ito yun. This is R. And then ito yung XL or XC. Yung Z ito. So, this is your R over Z. Hope nasundan yan. Basta total ha, total. R over Z. Kaya ito, R over Z. Approximately equal to 1 kasi 1.000 something na yata yan kasi 0.004 lang na iba. Almost unity. Okay, ang kanyang power factor. Then, for the currents naman, since nakuha na yung I, current divider lang. Kung kukuhanin mo yung current I1, that will be equal to I times Z3 over C1 plus Z3. Kung I2 naman, I times Z2 over C2 plus Z3 pa rin. So, ito yan. Okay, I2, so I times Z2 over Z2 plus Z3. Yan. So, yan, pinasok na yung mga values na yan kasi meron na tayo nito kanina pa. To obtain a value of 6.27, angle of negative 36 degrees amperes. Dito ginamitan ng Kirchhoff's current law. Imbis na current divider yung I1. Remember, I is equal to I1 plus I2. Basta po, complex number sa tandaan pa rin yan. Kaya to solve for I1, that will be I minus I2. Ayun siya. So yun, may value na tayo nitong I kanina, may I2 rin. Masasolve mo yung I dito. That is 5.5 angle of 38.7 degrees amperes. Now, yung power, P, binanggit ko na ito kanina. Pwede yung VI cosine theta. So, E lang naman ang ginamit niyang ano rito. Symbol. Pares lang po yun, E and P. So, magnitude, 100. Actually, ano yun? 100 angle 0. Ayan. Yung current naman ay 9.36 angle of negative 1.5. So, from 0 to negative 1.5, ang gitna nun ay 1.5 degrees. Kaya, meron tayong 1.5. Ano? Ito, magnitude ni current. So, yun, pag sinolve na po itong lahat ng ito, we'll be having 935.68 watts. Okay? So, I hope end na yata ito ng PowerPoint na ito. May tanong po muna pala. Hello po. Nandyan pa ba tayo? 49. Sige, puro heart react ang nakita ko. Wala naman yatang question. Okay. Meron pa ba ito? Ayun, end na nga. So, siguro hanggang dyan muna ang ating discussion. Sana po, marami na ulit yon. So, I'll be sending the, the presentations ulit sa LMS na lang. Ano? So that you have to download it there. Aralin po ulit ano. Kasi yung ating susunod na quiz ay regarding sa mga diniscuss lang naman ngayon natin. Okay. Wala pong kinalaman yung mga previous discussions natin. And that will be by next week. Online ulit po. And then after that, may assignment din ulit yon kanina. Ilabas ko muna ulit. Print screen niya. Kasi makaligtaan. Saan ka ba? Saan ka ba? Share ko muna. Print screen nyo ha. Okay, ito po, i-print screen niyo muna ito. Ito yung ating assignment. So, solve the following using complex numbers. Express your final answers in polar form. So, kung titignan niyo itong una, parallel circuit yan. Pangalawa, series. Pangatlo, combination of, RLC parallel. May mga pinapahanap dito. Ang point system natin, in the circuit shown below, solve the current R and C. Mas marami ang pinapahanap sa 2 and 3. So, basta gagawin natin paraan na 25 points ulit lahat to. So, yung 2 and 3 ay same amount of points. Mas mababa si 1. Okay? Stop share ko na po. I hope na print screen niya na. Sige. Attendance tayo. Say present po if you are here. Abuseho.
Present po.
Atcha.
Present po.
Clau.
Present po.
Aiko.
Present po, sir.
Larko.